I'm Eli Conley. I'm a singer-songwriter and a teaching artist. I started writing songs when I was pretty young, but I definitely remember certain artists really being touch points for me. Listening to the Indigo Girls was huge, and just being like, you can be a queer artist in folk or roots music. You can care about the environment, you can care about indigenous sovereignty, you can care about so many things as an artist, and also not hide your identity. Patty Griffin was a big influence on me. I covered one of her songs, Forgiveness, at the high school talent show. The rush I got from being able to hold an audience just as a solo performer, that's one of those moments when I just felt like, oh, this feels really good. I want to do more of this. When I'm teaching songwriting, I do a lot of work with my students around don't only be attached to what's the very first thing you wrote, like the first thing you wrote is amazing and beautiful, and often there's ways that we can kind of keep playing with it to like make it even more compelling. The initial experience is try to not edit yourself at all, just get everything out on the page, like on the voice recorder, go, 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 and like let it be as free as possible. And then the editing process is almost where I have more fun, because I get to go back in and like pick it apart and try new things and be like, what's gonna make this work even better? One of my favorite things is like when I finally have a song that I've spent a lot of time on and gone through a lot of drafts, and I'm like, okay, I think this is like fully done. I've combed every hair that I possibly could on the song. And you're like, okay, baby, fly away. Now you are like free in the world, and you see what happens from there. I was home from college. I wanted to like tell people, and everybody was all together. There was certainly doubt and like, is this the right thing? But the only way you know is to try. I remember at that moment feeling kind of like I was on a train. I'm gonna need to start hormones and like I need to do this thing. But I didn't want to step off the train. Even if I didn't know what it was gonna be like, I at least knew like, this is something that I have to try. When we are in the presence of music that moves us, whether it is we're making the music or we're taking in the music as an audience, is like so magical and like nothing else I've really ever experienced. That space that allows people to like connect deeply with themselves and the emotions they might be feeling underneath that they don't always acknowledge, and then also know that they're not alone, but see themselves witnessed and mirrored through other people in music, is like what I live for.